Hello and welcome everybody to a new episode of Subject Spotlight. Today we'll be taking a look onto Karla, the newest addition to the game. Let's take a look at her model first of all. This is how she looks like. A lot of red and black. I like the color schemes. Big fan of red and black. So far we have only one skin. So yeah, and her weapon of choice is the crossbow. Alright, let's check out her abilities, starting off with her passive. It's called Deckhand's Draw. So, it functions differently from any other basic attack because it goes on a cooldown. And let's take a look. So, as you can see, her basic attack does a knockback and slows down the target. And that's just it. It also does a kind of a bursty damage based on the target's maximum health. So yeah, it's kind of a strong basic attack. Moving on, the second part of the passive, her attack speed is capped at 1.1. She cannot go any beyond 1.1. Any excess will be converted into skill amplification. So she will deal a lot more damage with her abilities. And in fact, her basic attack is not counted as a basic attack, it's counted as an ability. So that kind of goes into amplifying the damage portion of her basic attack. So yeah, her Q is called Piercing Chain. It does the same thing as a basic attack. It counts as a basic attack, but as you can see, she's tethered by a chain. Let's check that out. So, yeah. As you can see, she can throw a bunch of these. And yeah. Let's increase all of the mastery levels and check out the rest of her kit. Yeah. Alright. So, moving on, so this Q ability can only she can only throw 2 harpoons at a time. She cannot, have multiple or an infinite amount of harpoons. So yeah, and the cooldown of the harpoons are reduced by how much attack speed she has, and this ability has no cost. Next up, Salvage. She basically pulls the harpoons and it does damage and slows the targets. And the cooldown of the cooldown of the next ability, which is gonna be her E, is reduced by how many players she hit with her W. Let's take a look. Okay, let's move away from this dog. Spawn another dummy. And pull. It does a lot of damage. It's very much a bursty ability. And yeah. So it's just a nasty ability, not gonna lie. Boom. Something that this ability doesn't say, but it is displayed here. As you can see. Apparently. Is it? No. I think I was seeing things. I saw like an armor shred debuff. I think that might have been a bug or something that I'm not paying attention to. Anyway, moving on. Her next ability, her E, Grappling Maneuver. So this is kind of reminds me of Tristana in a way. You'll see why. So let's take a look. Q. Now, if you press E, you can actually leap into one of the harpoon's locations, and then you deal like a slam AoE damage. Let's take a look. See, it looks... It very much reminds me of Tristana's W. Let's remove the cooldowns. Actually, let's check this, the cooldown reduction. Yeah, see? It did reduce the cooldown of this ability. So I think if you I believe if you hit I think if you had like 3 players or 4 players with this ability, you know, the salvage, it will instantly reset the grappling maneuver because it has 18 seconds cooldown, and you have 2 hooks that, yeah, so you do the math. I'm not good at math. Anyway, let's spawn other more dummies to check out her ultimate, which is called Shackling Anchor. It's a good combo. It's an ultimate that really combos well with the rest of her kits. As you can see, throws a giant harpoon, dealing damage and slows targets, and then it pulls them to the center of this this anchor, this giant anchor. The reason why I think this is it's a really good combo is because it can set up your QW ultimate combo. Let's check this out again. Remove cooldowns. Let's throw this to the center. Let's do this. And then, yeah, see, this is her combo. So yeah, let's check out if she can do these things, like, say, behind terrains. And the answer is... yes, she does. She can throw these abilities behind terrains. Let's remove these dummies and try this again, so you can see much clearer. So let's say you're being chased or something, boom. See, it took damage. Another thing that you can do is do this, and yeah, voila, you can go through, dash through walls. So she has a pretty high mobility. She can be very creative. She can actually bamboozle you. You know, you're thinking, oh, okay, so she threw this over here. You actually don't know if she's gonna land there or not, because she can decide, you know, not, you know, hit herself against the wall so she can stay. As you can see what I did there. Let's do that again. See, I stayed there, or she can actually go like a different direction, like this. Wait, what is going on? There you go. So she can go to the left, she can go to the right. You know, it's pretty nutty. You can be very creative. So yeah, this is the you know, the crossbow ability. I think the crossbow really works with her. Like, for example, with her ult, if anyone tries to escape, you just push them back to the ult. She's perfect. I think she's perfect. 9 out of 10. I highly recommend buying her. She, design-wise, voice lines, you know, the voice acting is phenomenal. I really like what Kakao Games, or rather Nimble Neuron, did with this subject. Anyway, this has been Thigh Priest. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to join the church. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Anime thighs when she opened up so wide, I got a twinkle in my eye. Asian pussy is so tight, I just really wanna pipe. Oh my gosh, she